Hey everybody, Silveus here, continuing my tour of the Tibian continents. When last we spoke, I was on Fibula. I'm still on Fibula. I was here because I could not figure out where the Fibula dungeon was at the time, and the video was already kind of stretching on, so I broke the face part into two sections. So this time I'm going to give you a quick overview of the Fibula dungeon again. I also came back here later on and did the deeper Fibula quest too, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, we're going to do Fibula, we're going to do Mint Wall, and we're going to do, I'm going to just show off the Triangle Tower, although I think that counts as the Khazad-dûm quest, but I don't care. So real quick, this door is normally locked with this key. So right now, yeah, the door is locked. So you need that key to get in. If you don't have that key, you're not getting in. Fancy how that works. Now, each of these ones lead to various different places with different monsters in it. We've got orcs over yonder that I don't feel like killing. Yay, orcs, right? I wonder if there's any other kinds of orcs, or are these just generic orcs? Ah, I ran into a dead end. Crap. Dead ends are the worst. Quick. Juke them out. Go, go, go. Yeah, so it looks like just more orcs. Plain old vanilla orcs in here. Yep, alright. Nothing but orcs on that one. I went to the Fibula dungeons once a long time ago, and I did get trapped in. Make sure that you have the key just in case, even if you, now I'm heading towards where the dragon spawn is. Yeah, make sure that you have the key just in case, because if you go in and the door was like previously unlocked by somebody else, there's a chance that somebody else will come and relock the door and then you'll be stuck, which is unfortunately what had happened to me. So, you know, be careful on that end. Ugh, man, like when you first log in, you gotta open up all your backpacks and everything. It's just like a disaster of disorganization. And I'm kind of close to my max cap right now. I probably shouldn't have jumped in here quite like I just did. So, this is some Minotaurs here. If you watch my... That's a lot of Minotaurs. If you've watched my deeper Fibula quest video, you would know that when I came through here, going further left through a whole bunch of fields gets you to the key that finally opens up the dragon door. Otherwise, there's no reason to go over there, assuming you already have the key. I'm just going this way so I can quick show off the dragon spawn. I should probably just run past these guys too. They're not too difficult. This would be the other door that you need to get locked, and it's unlocked with key 3980. Ah, man. Enchanted spears. Have I mentioned how much I hate them? Here's hoping that I don't loot anything valuable, because I kind of don't have any carrying capacity to carry anything valuable. Which is an awkward position to be in, not wanting valuable loot, but... I mean, what am I going to do if I loot like a dragon scale mail or something right now? Well, I'll probably drop something that's worth less than the dragon scale mail, but still, you get the point. Minotaur mage. I didn't even see him at first. There is a task for killing Minotaurs, but I don't know if you would want to go here for it. For one, I mean, you have to go through all those Dragon Lords to get out. Worth mentioning, yeah, is that if you do go in here, you need to be able to run through all the Dragon Lords and dragons to get out. There is no other way out besides the way I'm heading currently right now, which also means you need to get that second key. So this is not a place that you should just be strolling around to hunt minotaurs at. Go here for the quest, or go here because you're looking to actually kill dragons. Don't go here because you're exploring. Although, I mean, to be fair, there is a level 50 door of experience that you have to go through to get here in the first place, so I think you'd probably be fine. Alright, I'm switching back to the, I guess I'm not switching back, because there's still more minotaurs. And I only have 11 crossbow bolts left. Yeah, when I came here to do the quest, I only brought 130, because I didn't think there was going to be that many dragons, and I figured I would be using the assassin stars for dragon lords. As it turns out, that's not how this played out. Turns out that there was plenty of room to run the dragon lords, so I didn't need to waste assassin stars on them in the first place, and then there were way more dragons than I thought there was going to be. Alright, so the dragons start coming up this hallway. Dragon number 1. I will just use the rest of my bolts, I guess. So it took me 5 bolts to kill that dragon. That's not bad. It should be Dragon Lord in, like, visible range. Last time I was here, Dragon Lord came charging right on up. I guess not this time. Got a single dragon now. 1 bolt. 2 bolt. Fireball. Oh man, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. That did not go smoothly. That did not go smoothly at all. And no luck on the skinning. Alright, let's drink some mana potions real quick. Get my mana filled up. Now let's waste my assassin stars on regular dragons, who are definitely not going to make this profitable, because regular dragons suck. Yeah, regular dragons never seem to be profitable to me. A lot of people disagree, but I've never found regular dragons to be a profitable thing. They're good EXP, don't get me wrong. I've just never been like, oh man, I made a bunch of money on my dragon hunt. Usually they drop less than 100 gold. Usually they drop closer to like less than 50 gold. Which you'll note is not profitable. They hit pretty hard with a magic like attack, plus they have decent melee, plus they shoot waves. So I mean, and they heal. So you're going to be taking some damage while you're fighting them. They're not they're like the Minotaurs, for instance, where I could just go through and take no damage while hunting them. Not happening. And then you got the waves to deal with. Long story short, though, I mean, like, the most valuable thing they drop is what, like a dragon shield, and that's a 4K item, and they don't drop that all that often. I suppose you can potentially skin enough of them to make some kind of profit off of that, but the skinning odds aren't all that great either. Long story short, I find the game to be laggy right now. I find the dragons to not be a profitable hunting monster. Usually I'm wasting more on crossbow bolts than I am making off of them, and that's before we even include the fact that they are moderately damaging. Shame I can't, I don't have enough carrying capacity to hold that. Come on, I just want to skin you. I just want to peel your skin off, your bones. Alright, and there's, further to the west, the direction I'm currently heading, there should be more Dragon Lords. Ate that wave. Yeah, see, like, once they start running, it's really hard to dodge their waves. Because you either let them get away from you, or you run the risk of eating their waves. I am a little laggy still, which is kind of scary. Funny thing is, if I loot a dragon shield right now, I'm going to have to leave it on the floor and come back for it later on. I guess I would throw my enchanted spears on the floor first. Now, normal dragons do not say, "You will burn." That phrase is unique to Dragon Lords. That, by the way, is one of the quest guys, I think. Yep, there's a quest item inside of that one. Whoop, Dragon Lord. No reason to let him melee if I can avoid it. Ooh, dodge that wave. Go me. Go me. And yeah, Dragon Lords are only profitable when you get the rare drops off of them. Otherwise, they're not really profitable. I think there was a quest item inside of that Dragon Lord. I like don't really want to fight two at once. There we go. And now I'm not. Put my recovery back on. Utura. 61 gold. Yeah, 61 gold. For that dragon to have been profitable, I would have had to kill it if I was using my crossbow. Well, I guess I got the skin. But if I was using my crossbow, I would have had to kill that dragon in less than 5 bolts. Or no, in exactly 5 bolts. Because my bolts are 12 gold a pop. Come, Mr. Dragon Lord. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that second wave. I took that wave right with my face. 131 gold. Yeah, see, like 131 gold's not really great. Oh, I got a second dragon skin, or Dragon Lord skin. I don't think I've actually ever successfully skinned a Dragon Lord before, so this is like a surprisingly. I'm not sure how much those are worth because I've never looted them before. This is also one of the quest items, and this is also one of the quest spots right there. In case anybody didn't catch the other one. Alright, there should definitely be another Dragon Lord. What? How do I lose a Dragon Lord? Yeah, I mean the first time I was here there was 3 Dragon Lords right there in that like tiny room on top of each other. Well, this is dumb. Whatever. You know, whatever. Should have been more Dragon Lords. I don't know why there's not. Having really good luck with the skinning though. So then to leave this place, you just go through here and pop through the teleporter, and then the teleporter takes you back to start, basically. Back to start. Down this one is nothing. Down this one is a room full of beholders, I think. We'll go check it out. Yeah, it's like a ruined village or something like that. I'm pretty sure there's beholders in here. Beholders and skeletons, maybe. Bone Lords, sorry. Bone Lords. They're not called beholders anymore. I gotta remember that. Okay, it looks like some of these skeletons might be legitimate skeletons and not summons. Yep, does in fact look like I'm just surrounded by skeleton right now. I'm just gonna ignore them. Let's see. What's up here? Ooh, I'm laggy again. At least I'm lagging on Bone Lords and not lagging on Dragon Lords. Because one of those things is way scarier. I guess there's no, yeah, there's nothing else in that room. Trash can. You can throw your trash in it. You come here all the way here to illegally dump some trash in somebody else's trash can. Demon skeletons, there we go. And a bunch of normal skeletons, which are pointless in every way that matters. I'm gonna take the normal throwing stars just in case I need them. Alright, nothing else in this little room. I'm probably about to get blocked by skeletons though. Quick, run away from the stupid skeletons. Alright, actually, let's just kill the skeletons. We'll let them surround me, and I'll blow them up with a Divine Caldera. Once they just get all surrounding me. Surround me better. You guys suck. There we go. Skeletons don't drop anything that I care about, so it's fine. I'm not going to bother looting their bodies. Morning stars dropped by beholders. Bone lords. Yay, another longsword. We can go over this way. Ooh, look, more bone lords. These are the same guys from Helheim, and they were annoying on Helheim, and surprisingly enough, they're here annoying over here too. Ooh. I never got one of their shields before. This is a first time. And I don't have carrying capacity to hold it. Let's see, what can I throw on the floor? I still don't have enough to hold it. What do I do? Drink potions. That's what I'll do. I'll drink some potions. There we go. I just drink my way to being able to hold more things. I'm pretty sure that's how that works in real life too. Pretty sure. Yep. And an empty room. Yeah, that wasn't my first Bone Lord. You see a Bone Lord shield, defense 28. Compared to my Mastermind shield, defense 37. It's not all that great, but it's good enough. It's good enough. So we'll go this way now. Some rotworms. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this is the area I tried going to before a long, long time ago. Yes, it's kind of familiar. This place used to have demon skeletons in it, if anybody played a long, long time ago. And the appearance of demon skeletons in a spot where there was rotworms kind of made it horrible for the people that would want to hunt here. Because rotworms will get in your way if you're here for demon skeletons. And if you're here for rotworms, demon skeletons will kill you violently. So, but yeah, in an update, they replaced the demon skeletons with carrion worms. So, this is actually a pretty solid place for like super low level characters, basically. If I had to name a weakness with it for this place, it would be the fact that you need to get a key to be able to go here in the first place, and said key cost like 800 gold. No, don't try me. Can't push these guys, so if they surround me, I'll be surrounded until I waste my time killing one of them. Let's haste it. Let's go a little bit faster, shall we? So yeah, this is like a pretty big place full of rotworms. Rotworms drop an okay amount of money. Carrion worms too. They drop creature products in the forms of lumps of dirt, which can be sold. They also drop maces and swords. Swords sell at an NPC for 25. Maces sell for 30. So if you're picking them up, pick the maces up because they're the slightly better deal. Oh yeah, and they all drop food. So monsters that drop food are one of the nice things to hunt. That way you don't have to like drag your own food supplies with you or deal with other things. Luckily, you know, once you kind of get to the point where you can buy brown mushrooms, things are a little bit better. But brown mushrooms are 10 gold a pop. And you're going to end up buying a lot of them. Alright, yeah, I think that's the top there. So yeah, when you're low level though, not needing to buy or worry about carrying food with your limited carrying capacity is nice. So can you imagine what I would be doing right now? I only have 11 cap left over. And if I had to carry my own food, Well, I mean, I would have thrown all my food on the floor at this point, but that's what usually ends up happening too when you bring in food. You loot something and you're like, I guess I'll throw the ham on the floor because I'd much rather be carrying this, serpent sword, something like that. So yeah, this is just a big expanse of rotworms and carrion worms. And I'm just gonna mosey on out. I was going to explore all of it, to get my map filled up, but it appears to be quite large, and I don't really care enough. And I don't think anybody watching this video cares enough either. And it's not like there's anything threatening in this place, so if you really wanted to explore all this cave, you can do it yourself. Yeah, this is surprisingly not a bad place, and the fact that I'm not seeing anybody else in here is also kind of a good sign. To be fair, Fibula is way out of the way. There are NPCs in Fibula though, that you can buy and sell stuff to. There is not a depot though, so you're losing out on the depot and you're losing out on market access. So no mailbox either. But if you just need to sell base loot, this place is good. And also, if you were really looking to hunt here for an extended period of time, not exactly sure why you would want to, but if you were, you could just rent a house in this area. Yeah, rent yourself a nice little house, and then you could just dump all of your stuff in the house. And then when you're finally done with Fibula, you could just leave. One annoying part about the house buying system in Tibia is it takes 7 days to win the auction. And with your leveling rate, you could be like, oh, I really want to get a house in Fibula because I'll be hunting in Fibula up until I hit level 30. By the time you win the auction, you're probably level 30. Which is, if I may say so, a big weakness in their system. Because I did that on Silveus. I purchased that house in Svargron because I was going to be in Svargron for so long. I was hunting core scouts there for tasks, crystal spiders for tasks, ice golems for tasks, bone beasts for tasks. And then by the time I won my auction on my house, I kind of outleveled all those tasks and wasn't hunting there anymore. On my night on the other world, Amera, I did the same thing with Port Hope. I was like, well, I'll be doing crocodiles, carnophilia, apes, termites. There's another one too. Tarantulas. I'll be doing those tasks over and over again. So I might as well get a house here. And then by the time I won the auction, I was level 40 and I wasn't hunting any of those things anymore. Alright, so originally the plan, and I'm changing plans again here, was I was going to do Fibula Dungeon, and then I was going to do Mint Wall, and then I was going to go from Mint Wall to Triangle Tower. I'm going to change things up, and I'm going to do Triangle Tower now, and then do Mint Wall in a third face tour video. And the only reason for that is because I don't know exactly how long this recording's been so far, but getting to Mint Wall is a solid 10 minutes or something like that. And I gotta restock and resupply and everything, so it's just a hassle on that end. So I'm gonna do Triangle Tower, and then I'll do Mint Wall in a third video is the plan. Fortunately, if Fibula was the southwest of Face, Triangle Tower is the northeast of Face. So they could not be further away from each other. And I gotta drop off some of the stuff at the depot. Because I really don't need to be lugging around a Knight Axe and a Tower Shield and all these other things. It is still King's Day in Face. Because we're, still the same day of the week. Knight Axe, go. Tower Shield, go. Bone Lord Shield, go. Warrior Helmet, go. And I'll just sell that to an NPC. Alright, and then I need to not do that. I gotta go through my mailbox and find some additional enchanted spears, because I think I need a couple more. Those are not enchanted spears, those are royal spears. Those are mushrooms. Those are throwing knives. Alright, we'll just take the throwing knives. I don't care. I don't care. And I'll take the royal spears too. Well, I'll deal with this all later, I suppose. For now, it's good. We'll use the throwing knives. Somebody killed the doggy. Or injured the doggy. Somebody failed to kill the doggy. That's kind of sad. Alrighty. Now we go over yonder. And kind of laggy again. I wish I wasn't so laggy. Laggy is bad. Bad lag. Tibia is actually coming off of a major DDoS attack, which I forget what it stands for. I want to say like distributed denial of service, I think it is. It's basically when somebody uses a botnet, which is a series of like computers all networked together, usually through like viruses and stuff like that, to just launch an attack against like a computer server to be like refreshing the same page over and over and over and over again. So it like overloads the page's ability to respond. So somebody did that to Tibia for like a week and a half. And then for a solid week and a half, Tibia was racked with like super lag. And you'd just get like disconnects and kicked all the time. So it kind of made like playing the game impossible for a solid week. I haven't heard anything about them definitively saying the problem has been fixed, so it's possible the attack is still ongoing, but they're just mostly beating it back at this point. It's the joys. Alright, so Triangle Tower here is directly to my south. However, there's a gate to Triangle Tower, and the gate is sometimes locked, in a manner of speaking. Alright, yeah, so the gate, if it had been opened, is in this section of wall right here. The switch is right underneath that pile of rock, hidden. So that means I gotta go all the way up here. And you know what? I suppose while we're here, I could showcase another quest real quick. So I'll showcase another quest real quick. Since it is directly in the way. Let me kill some wolves for food. Yeah, meat. Tibia is one of those cool worlds where cooking isn't necessary. You can just eat raw wolf. Alright, so this is the Spike Sword quest in here. He's a level 31. I'm not 100% certain how well I'm going to do with this quest, so there's a non-zero chance that I'll just die. Well, or that I'll just give up and retreat, is more likely. So yeah, this cave is full of fire devils, and fire devils are kind of annoying. A super easy way to do this quest is if you're a mage, just cast invisibility, and if you're not a mage, get a stealth ring. I usually carry stealth rings on me, but didn't today for some reason. So I might actually have somewhat of a difficult time doing this quest right now. And I'm pretty sure I've done this quest before. Seems like throwing knives are not an ideal weapon. Unsurprisingly. Let's see, what is their attack value? Yeah, their attack value is 25, whereas my Assassin Star have an attack value of 65. So yeah, fire devils can't see invisible, so some monsters can, like dragons for instance. Going invisible in front of a dragon will not help you, but it will help you with fire devils. So if you can go invisible in some way, shape, or form for this quest, just go invisible, and then it's, you know, you're golden. Just as I miss throw after throw after throw. Might as well cast Exur at this point. Part of the annoying part about this quest to me is that there's fire devils on these like platforms that you can't get, which makes it really hard if you're trying to do this quest as a knight, by the way. But the annoying part is, like, if you kill one of them and something valuable drops out of it, you're just kind of stuck. You can't go back and get it over there. The upside is Fire Devils don't really have that much stuff that's super valuable. Wow, throwing knives are a terrible choice of weapon. Like, legitimately terrible choice of weapon. I'm just gonna stick to the side so that I don't have to kill those ones that are over there. I'm exploding a little bit more than I would like. Let's cast a turret again. There's more of them up there. I kind of want to not let like 5 of them be hitting me at once if possible. Much like many other things in Tibia, there's a whole bunch of like rumors on how you can get over there and stuff like that, but it's never been confirmed. Anyway. There we go. The quest item is right under this pillar. See how I can't step there? You see a pile of bones. You got a spike sword. I apparently never did this quest in Silveus. That's good to know. I got a spike sword. Go me. So yeah, mini quest there, called the spike sword quest. It's fun, whatever. Technically, the triangle tower I'm going to isn't really a hunting spot because it's too small to be worthwhile for that, but it's got a quest in it, so. You know, if that guy would have like said something to me, I would have offered to kind of clear this cave for him. But he apparently moseyed on away. So that was the spike sword quest. I should have made that into a separate video. I guess I'll do that again. Yeah, I guess after I do Triangle Tower, I'll do that. You know what? In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make Triangle Tower and that other thing into separate videos. Sorry for anybody who's watching this, counting the minutes for me to go to both Mint Wall and then Triangle Tower, because I'm not doing either of those. Instead, though, since I don't want to just cut it here after having done nothing for a long period of time, I will go showcase off 2 different spots. Also, if you look on my map right here, here's another entrance to Mount Sternum, and it leads you to more Minotaurs. It leads you to more Cyclopses. But we're going to showcase the, I think it's called like the Dark Magician Tower, which is another junk place. It's got a sundial. In Tibia time, it's currently 5:51. Kill the werewolves. Werewolves are not very common opponents. You don't see them show up in lots of places. Dark Apprentices. They are like weak magician type enemies. They're not super powerful. They turn you into animals every now and then. They don't hit all that hard. I think they can go invisible. That might be the Dark Magicians though. They drop a decent amount of gold too. They are ranged combatants. They'll try to keep their distance from you if they can. Can be kind of annoying depending on how things work out. Especially if you're a knight and you're relatively slow. Especially if you're a knight and there's other things between you and them. 2 fire devils. 1 fire devil. We'll Utura it up again. Alright, bam. I don't know if those small pitchforks are worth anything. Okay, so this room has, what, 4 Dark Apprentices and 1 Dark Magician. It had 4 Dark Apprentices, but then I killed 1. I should really not be using these stupid throwing knives. They're really bad. They're really not an ideal weapon for just about anything. Oh, I got a health potion. Drink it. Good. Health potion-y goodness. Alright, yep. So Mr. Dark Magician is now dead. No relation to the Dark Magicians from Yu-Gi-Oh, though. Just for the record. He does not have 2,500 attack. He does not come in a girl variant, and he does not evolve 4,000 different times. All of which still suck. If anybody played Yu-Gi-Oh, they know what I'm talking about. Man, back when I was still in like 9th grade, I think, I had this, I went to this like weird school, right? It was a charter school, so like different school districts would allow their kids to go there, but then the school district was responsible for busing you. I know this sounds like a huge tangent, and to be honest it is, but anyway, so the school's responsible for busing everybody in, right? So from my school district, only a few kids went, so the school decided to only send one of the like smaller buses, which was, you know, fine and dandy. But the problem was that there was only one bus, and we had like maybe 30 kids going, so I was the first one to get picked up every day. So my school bus ride was like 2 hours long in the morning. I got picked up at 6, and school didn't start until 8. It was crazy. Yeah, so there's this little mini elf place here, which was the last place I was gonna show off. Alright. So yeah, long story short, as I walk back, is for 2 hours on the bus I needed something to do, and I allowed the kids on it, because my school was like all different grades. Some of the younger kids were playing like Yu-Gi-Oh, so I ended up getting into Yu-Gi-Oh just so that there was something for me to do. So I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh for 2 hours every day on the school bus. Yep, I know that makes me a nerd. It's cool. I know. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to make another video of me doing the Spike Sword quest, and I'm going to then do another video for Triangle Tower. I wish I hadn't done the Spike Sword quest the first time around, but whatever. So, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, click on ads. The whole trifecta, although trifecta implies 3. Whatever. Alright, time for the next videos.